Hey there, Halloweenies, it's Blackmetalwerewolf making a brand new video for you this week. And today we are going to be doing a Halloween edition of a sewing video. As many of you know, I have a horror vest that I've been working on for a couple years. And I thought it'd be fun this year just to do a sewing video of me putting horror movie patches onto my vest this year. So essentially every year, around September or October, I go online and I order a handful of patches to throw on this, because I don't really feel like putting patches on it any other time of the year. To me, it's got to be like the fall and Halloween season. So yeah, this year I got a Halloween patch, a Halloween 2 patch, and a Pumpkinhead patch. Now, I already have a Halloween 3 and a Michael Myers patch on my vest, but Halloween is my favorite series in the slasher genre, so for me, there can never be enough Halloween on there. And Pumpkinhead is just a really good monster movie if you've never seen it. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. You won't regret it. So I got a little funny story about my vest here. The other night I went to Toronto to the Wonderland for the Halloween haunt. Essentially it's a theme park that during the weekends in the month of October they redo the place to make it all Halloweeny. They have all these haunted houses. You can still go on rides, but whenever I go for the haunted houses. So I was wearing my vest and it was a pretty chilly night, so I had a sweater on and my vest over top of it. And I was going through one of the haunted houses and one of the performers jumped out to scare us. You know, he got a rise out of me. And after that, he shook my hand and asked me how I was doing. I said, I'm having a fantastic night. And he then proceeded to follow me through a bit of the haunted house, asking me about my vest, how much he liked it, and where did I get it. And I told him, I made it. And he's like, oh, that's so fucking cool. But the great thing about it was he stayed in character for the entire encounter. He was dressed up as a zombie, so he had like a scary voice, but he was still patting me on the back and still like, oh, that's a cool vest. I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, I thought that was really funny that the guy stayed in character for the whole thing. So in case anyone was wondering where I get the majority of my patches from, almost every patch on this vest is from a website called screamformeinc.com. So I'll be putting a link in the description to their website in case you want to check them out. They have a pretty big variety, really good prices, and really good customer service. You can even get custom patches done by them too. There are 2 patches on the front of my vest, Goosebumps, and the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror patches. I had those custom made. I just emailed them with the pictures, and they got them made up and sent to me relatively quickly too. So good prices, good selection, and really good customer service. So if you want to get your very own horror movie patches, I suggest checking them out. I know a couple years ago when I first started this, a lot of people seem to really like the idea of horror movie vests. So if you have started your own, I'd love to know what patches you've put on yours. Making vests is probably my favorite hobby outside of making YouTube videos. As you can see, I'm putting the Pumpkinhead patch on there, and it's a little crooked. I don't mind. I don't really want it to be perfect. I like it being a little wonky and crooked. Just a little bit of a personal touch, not like a machine did it that, I made it with my own bare hands. So as you can see, I got the 3 patches on there, and just giving a bit of an overview on my vest. I absolutely love that Fright Night patch. It's so badass. Same with the Thing and the Evil Dead one. So cool. Then on the front there, we got my favorite Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. And up top, we got the Wolfman too. So that is my horror vest for this year. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope it inspired you to make your very own as well. So that's it for today's video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of today's video. Check out some of my past videos and share it with a few of your friends while you're at it. If you want to keep up with me on a more daily basis, you can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. I also have a P.O. box open. All of that info is down in the description. I also have a handful of patches left for sale, so if you'd like to get your very own, you can click up on the screen here. There's also a link down in the description. Overall, thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to stay spooky.